Welcome back, everybody. I will be continuing my first ever Nuzlocke. I am playing Pokémon LeafGreen, which is the first Pokémon I ever played. To be more specific, I am going by the hardcore Nuzlocke rules, which means that I cannot level my Pokémon past the highest level Pokemon in any gym, which means that next gym is the strongest Pokemon in the next gym is level 43, so none of my Pokemon can be level 40 above level 43 when the battle starts. And also no battle items that are allowed. Last session, we managed to beat Koga, which is the 5th gym leader. He's a poison specialist. We managed to beat him mostly using, we use a lot of Slowbro, which had Psychic and like dropped a lot of his Pokemon. But when Slowbro got low life, we went into with Billy, which is my Snorlax, which has the ability to be immune to poison. He pretty much handled the rest. It was quite easy, no death risks. Slowbro got like low HP, but it was kind of calculated that like even if it was like a crit, it wouldn't kill you. Anyway, today we will be mostly staying in Saffron City probably. Maybe we'll go past that, we'll see. Saffron City is actually a big one. It has like... Hello, Squirtle. Nice to see you. My Charmeleon probably won't like you, but I will. In here we have like the Fighting Dojo. Which we could get Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. There's Silphco, which there will be like the last big Team Rocket hideout that we will explore and like go through them. Along the journey, there's the rival is in there too, and we'll have another face-off with Giovanni, which last time ended up taking my Machoke, which I was kind of relying on to be my fire Pokemon. And last but not least, the gym leader Sabrina will also face her. She's a psychic Pokemon leader. Something else that is worth mentioning, as of up to this point. So I was thinking about it because I'm going by hardcore Nuzlocke rules, it states that I can only get a single Pokemon in any area. And because Lapras we can get at Silphco and the fighting Pokemon we can get at the Fighting Dojo, those are still Saffron City. So I can probably only pick Lapras or a fighting Pokemon, and I'm kinda leaning towards Lapras because she is busted. She has like, not only she has one of the craziest high stats in this game's version, she also has one of the few ice types that we can rely on to bust up I think it's Lance, the 4th member of the Elite Four. But you could get me though. What do you mean me? Like Squirtle? The other thing I'm thinking is that I have been manually leveling throughout my entire journey this far, and it has been a pain in the fucking ass. Because like it's not even about I feel like it was like about 15 hours of leveling, like just to make sure every Pokemon stayed like viable. And I feel like we only got through the start of that. If I am going like all the way to the Elite Four, there will be so much leveling. And I have seen some people that use like they use infinite rare candies as a rule for their hardcore Nuzlocke in order to lower the grinding session and focus more on the challenge aspects of the game. I am heavily leaning towards doing that today. Like, just setting up and getting all these Pokemon to level, at least level 40, like using rare candies, instead of spending like the entire stream doing that. Use PH Hex Pro Bulbasaur todo. Yo, yeah. That's the plan. I kinda did already have a setup, I just didn't use. So yes, just letting anyone know that I will be doing that today. And I don't know how I could get a Squirtle because I already have Charmeleon and I'm already at Gym 6. There's, like, unless I'm totally crazy, there is no way to get a Squirtle. And even if I could, it still wouldn't be a nice type. I kind of am heavily feeling towards Lapras there. Now, let me start using the rare candies. I did already like set up the cheats. I just wanted to talk about it before I just did it, you know, because there were people that were following along to this point and like maybe they would be confused if I like started using out of nowhere, you know. Let me start with the ones that don't have like a evolution bullshit. So Stomp is actually pretty awesome. I am not a fan of like these one layer buffs or debuffs, you know, like debuffs defense by one level. No, that sucks. I mean, for me to use it, I feel like it has to be at least like Screech, which lowers 2 levels, you know. Or there's something else other than that. Who is that crab? I am using Professor's old phone he gave me because he started asking to watch his stream for his phone. Man, you're really doing some Squirtle RP. Surprised you haven't started cursing Charmeleon yet. I guess Charmeleon would be the one not to like Squirtle, not the way around. I always find hilarious how many bots show up to try to sell bots. Well, since this is pretty, I can just do a little skip. Why did you choose Charmeleon and not me? Did someone tell you to do it? Yep. As soon as I started streaming, there was like someone showed up and they wanted like they wanted to name my starter, and because they were like here fast and I didn't really care which starter I went with, I let them choose which starter I would use. But I haven't really used him up to this point, because it takes a while to kick in, and by the time we got to Erica, I already had like a Ninetales with Flamethrower, so it kind of felt like a waste not to use her. Oh yeah, Lapras is 100% better than you. Sorry to let you know. Sorry to be the one to tell you. Oh my god. Are you sure you want me to be your trainer? Because I'm Nuzlocke and I check out how big is the list of Pokémons that are dead at the bottom right corner. Do you realize that the chances of you being dead like are very quick, you know? Are very high, very quick. I don't know how much she's a physical type. Leech Life just sounds like such a baby move, but it could have some use like against Execute. Do I really want to use Gust? I feel like I wouldn't use Gust with her, so I'll skip it. Okay, I will just stick to Charmander being my trainer. That's funny. Oh yeah, I wanted to see her stats during level up, I can see it. So she is more of a special attack kind of gal. Yes, High Beam would. Rock. Okay, that's another one. Now let's move on to the Charmeleon, who's way too late into becoming a Charizard. Okay, now he has Flamethrower. Wing attack. Like, I have a aerial ace. I am wondering. Let me see if wing attack has any reason to be better than aerial ace, because I doubt it. Yeah, the only reason would be that it has more power points, but that kind of whatever for like the important battles. Okay. Charizard is there, let's go. Let's get that Dodrio in play. Not really a fan of Uproar. But this Pursue is kind of stupid because even double damage will do less because it requires special attack. So I'm gonna dump the Pursue. Oh god, level 40, it doesn't evolve. Oh, it's already a Dodrio, I'm crazy. I need to be careful of when I use Uproar. I'm gonna leave it like at the very least. Can I be on the team someday? You just keep me on the PC and later use Varcandies on me. I mean, if it isn't a Nuzlocke, that would be nice. Or maybe if I one day play again like another Gen 1, you know? Because I will say that when I first played, like, most of the times I played this game, I went with Squirtle. He was kind of my guy. He just like became a little less of my guy when I fell in love with Jolteon, which, you know, Eve has this weird feeling of being kind of a starter, but not really. So Eve into Jolteon kind of became my starter. Then I started sidetracking Squirtle a little bit. But I do think Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise are like the sickest starter in Gen 1. I don't really like Camouflage, because most battles happen like in a normal area. And I never found like a good use to wanting that switch, because I usually want to play the Pokemon in a good matchup, you know. Oh, Minimize is sick. Let me get instead of Water Gun. Then let me just do a little swatch right here. For sure Squirtle. Like, I do feel like Bulbasaur is the better starter. Even, like, among all of the three, I feel like Bulbasaur is the best starter in Gen 1. Not because of, like, stats, because of typing. Like, the first two gyms are the most challenging, in my POV, and he is the only one that has type advantages on both. And there's some places for like a grass type at the Elite Four, less than a fire type, and less than a water type. I think so. But the more important thing, Squirtle is cooler. And I usually pick my starter based off of who is cooler. But I will see how long I'll keep that up as I get into harder games. I think I'm gonna replace Swift and have like Bubble Beam be like Patrick's only move. I'm considering it, because Light Scream is so busted, Minimize is so busted, and Recover is so busted. I feel like it's better to have like a crazy setup and play off of like of good matchups than having that Swift for flexibility, especially considering that in Gen 3 all normal attacks are physical attacks, so you would use attack. God, I fucked up, but okay, that didn't go over the level cap. And Staryu has like S attack. Like I said, I probably won't pick the fighting member, man, otherwise I would let you. How about this? What would you pick? Tell me what fighting type you would pick. Because that I'm curious about. Hitmonchan is the punching one, right? I have a weird feeling with both, like... I feel like the person I am now would always pick Hitmonchan. And I feel like the person I was when I was like really into Pokemon as a kid would always pick Hitmonlee. Probably because it looked more badass, but I today find it to look weird. I feel like Hitmonchan actually looks like a solid, cool design, you know. And their gameplay also, like Hitmonlee is such a move first, nuke everything, you know. And I am quite a fan of Hitmonchan's like having a fast move and like a lightning one, a fire one, like this flexibility. I always thought it was super cool. I'm gonna check real quick when to, like, I'm gonna check the moves that Poliwhirl learns and that Poliwrath learns, because I wanna see when I want the level up to happen. He learns Submission like Poliwrath at level 35, which does damage and recoil damage. And Poliwhirl learns Hydro Pump at level 51. I do have Brick Break that I could learn too. Maybe it has pretty much the same power. It might be worth it to just go that in and then stay in Poliwhirl until level 51. Yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. Is that canon? The Hitmonchan thing? Now I want to check Starry real quick. Starry me. Starry learns Hydro Pump at level 46. Starmie no longer learns anything. Yeah, so it would be... I'm not really sure if I want the Hydro Pump, to be honest, because it has very like low usage. I feel like level 42 is where I want to stop with the Cosmic Screen. Okay. Oh, then I might as well do that. Like, I will not use Patrick for now. In the level cap, it's like 43. Because every time you guys have a brotherly fight, you're gonna kick his ass. Do I actually want Cosmic Power now that I think about it? Because it is a crazy move. But Patrick isn't all that tanky, and a Light Screen could help buy time to like hit a lot of minimizes and like then recover Light Screen and like the setup is done. I feel like Cosmic Power would have to be in place of Minimize, but it could be. I feel like it's actually better than Minimize. Yeah, I'll go with Cosmic Power. Now I can evolve both of them, but I probably only have one Water Stone for now. So allow me to start with Patrick because Swirl still needs to learn another move. Now let me go to the PC. Oh, I thought I did explain. It's because Charmeleon's fire type, Squirtle is water type. So every time they would have a brotherly fight, like brothers do, which I imagine it's how Pokemon of the same trainer see each other, I kind of feel like Squirtle would kick his ass, you know? just like Charmeleon would kick. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, no. It's just how typing works. Now let me level this one. And this one. And this one. Actually, let me start getting in, like... I feel like Billy is one I'm gonna want to take with me. Jolton is one I'm gonna want to take with me. Later I will keep that going. Let me finish leveling this one that hasn't leveled yet. Who is that big snake of water with big mouth in PC? It's... Let me make sure I get his name right, because I named him Gyarados. The answer is kind of in the name. God. Ooh, Super Fang is tempting. I'm not sure if I would. Yeah, I don't feel like I would. Then let's level Horny. Actually, let's level Jiro. I feel like he's gonna be easy. Gates, that thing that happens when you look at Charmeleon and you feel like he's really hot. Where the fuck are my rare candy? Did I use all of them? Did I not count them right? Let me get more of them. I guess that is more than gay, huh? That is a little too Alabama. Too Alabama. A place where Pokémon and their friends do stuff that they shouldn't. Just don't keep him too busy that I might use him. Let me just check real quick before I get into Silphco. There will be a lot of Zubats, which Sparky can handle. Eradicates, which I don't have a fighting Pokemon, so it would kind of have to be a fair fight, probably Billy. There will be some electric Pokemon, which it would probably be good if I took Viga, my Sand Slash. There will be some reason to take like some water Pokemon. Let me check how is Gyarados compared to Slow Dude at the moment. Gyarados has more HP, Slow Dude has more defense, Slow Dude will do more damage, Slow Dude will tank less special attacks, and Slow Dude is way slower. But he is also a Psychic. I feel like I should take him just because of his Psychic things, regardless if I took Gyarados or not. Some flying Pokemon could be good to face off the fighters, but that's pretty much Charizard already. Is Charizard like stats decent at this point? He's quite tanky. Like, not tanky, like decent HP, balanced HP. Balanced speed. Very low special actually very low defense. Lowish special, okay. He's not exactly a tanky per se, but he's not squishy also. I shouldn't rely on him for tanking, but he can do some things with that. What else? What else? Then there's the rival battle, which open into Jotun will probably... Oh yeah, this one could be my water type. I should have a way to handle his Psychic that I still don't. Then lastly it's Giovanni with a lot of ground. Yeah, I feel like this is like the most I need for type advantage, then the last one can be like a strategic pick, which could be Ninetales for the Confuse Ray and Will-O-Wisp and Roar. It could be Buzzkill. That has like Stun and Poison. And it could be Gyarados for the Intimidate. I kinda wanna go Gyarados for the Intimidate. The Intimidate is so busted. Then it sounds pretty healthy. Which item is he holding? Can I see it before I remove it? It doesn't look like I can. Oh, it's the cleanse tag to avoid encounters. Got it. There is something I would like to do before doing this. Let me check where is Celadon City. I mean, you can be trainers and friends, probably. It feels so good that the map's now open again. Let me start by buying the Water Stone that I'm gonna need to evolve Poliwhirl. God. There you go. I would say that he is having a picnic to enjoy the sun because he's a fucking plant of a Pokemon. God, I hate how I get stuck in these stupid loops. Oh, I might need to sell some shit so I can have the... the money to see what I want. Let me check. Okay, what I can sell. I wish I could sell the moonstones because I don't have anyone to evolve through that. This is in battle only, and I cannot use those type of items. I do not have a Pokemon that would use a Leaf Stone. I guess I'll sell it. I can just buy it later if I need to. Max Potion, Full Store, Protein, Rare Candy. I guess I could like just sell the rare candies, right? People do that kind of stuff in their Nuzlocke. Let me check if I have enough money without that. Who suggested most of these names say need a name? Yeah. Like, a lot of the names was... I named them myself. I named them myself. They are on a very specific brand, which may suit you or not. And a lot of the other Pokemons, there's a viewer that has been following me up from the beginning. I let him choose like a lot of the names too. Let me see how much it costs to have Shadow Ball. Okay, Shadow Ball is the fourth one, and it's 4,500. So I need like 1,200 more than I already have. Which means this, and this. Then a couple right here. There we go. Yeah, you can choose names too. Okay, now that I have Shadow Ball, let me teach it to Billy, because he will not get hit by Ghost Pokemon. Except that I will have to give up on some move that I absolutely love about him. Probably Snore. Because he's not going first often. Like this. The reason there's so many water type Pokemon, it's because it's a Pokemon game, and every fucking Pokemon game has like a million areas you can fish, which is always water Pokemon. Okay, now that I have our Psychic Handler, let's get this area exploration started. Oh god, I love that. Let me check if Slowbro learns Psychic normally. I feel like he would. He does, so he doesn't need me to teach him. But some other Pokemon could get it. That is right. I actually have been thinking like, how the fuck do you get like, how do you complete the Pokédex if you like, you're not playing it at an emulator? Because if you're playing at an emulator, you can just like either add the Pokemon in for like hacks, or literally start two versions of the same game and trades the Pokemon that you want, you know? Then you can end up having like all three starters. But like What if a person has like a Nintendo Switch and wants to complete the Pokédex? How the fuck does that person do without someone else losing their starter? And I just thought that you can probably have like all starters if you breed your starter and trade the copies with people that did the same with their starter. Then everyone has the starters. But it sounds like work and you need to know people, right? Okay, so I guess there's nothing here. Oh yeah, maybe there's some higher level items here. Still no Ultra Ball. I feel like some Hyper Potions would be nice. Not that many, just like this. Oh yeah, like using rec rooms you can. Rec rooms. But I wonder like through the vanilla games, you know? Like in the example I gave, like you have like a Pokemon Switch and you're playing like the last gen game, you know? I never got to that point, but I always wondered. But I have played Gen 1, 2, 3, and a little bit of 4th. And all the times I did, I kind of like, the main goal was to fill the Pokédex. And I always started by starting like multiple save files and doing trades between them to like make sure all the starters were in one account. Because that would be eventually necessary for the full Pokédex. Yeah, Silphco is the only way to go right now, other than the fighting gym. But I do want to play some of those, like, rec rooms eventually. Especially the ones that are, like, supposed to be an extra challenge, like Omega Red, stuff like that. Emerald Kaizo. I'm just giving myself a little bit of a curve, starting at Gen 1, which I also know it's one of the easiest Nuzlockes. Is it Radical Red? I maybe said the wrong name. I know there's like a red one that is super hard and people like to play. I do want to, for sure. I just don't know when I'll get around to that. Oh yeah, there's a whole thing in here about this things on the floor. Okay, this one goes to a floor. So this guy is like... I think I'll probably just body slam here. I don't plan on using Billy all the way, but since he's already starting here, but I feel like Spark is a better starter because he's more speed-based. So it's always safer to switch into someone else than into him. Yeah, then I can switch like into Gyarados, for instance, not to get hit by... and for the Leer also. Not Leer, Intimidates, Jesus Christ. Then these two places are closed. Oh, I can run in here, that's funny. Okay, this one I'm gonna bring out Viga. Oh my god, that was so clutch and so accidental. Jesus Christ, I forgot he had that move. Thank God for Dig. So there's two things I can teleport in here. The first one is to the 8th floor, and this one is to 8th floor too. Okay, let me get in this battle first. I feel like I'm gonna switch into Viga for the... because he also would take less damage. Okay, let's see if it happens again. Doesn't matter then. Then in here we have like this theme, another Team Rocket. Yeah, let's give him Viga because he takes less from poison. Fuck, he missed because of this smoke screen. Oh, he levitates. Fuck. Okay, but he has high defense. Thank God. Now, let me... like, what would he use here? He could use like Wing Attack or Bite. If he bites, then Slow Dude wouldn't be a good swap. I don't want to avoid that, so let me get in Intimidate. And I feel like he can have a better matchup here. Coughing could also explode. I should get someone with a high defense in here. Slow Dude is a good one. Don't I have super potions? Oh, I do. Found a nugget. Okay, there was one guy right here that I could battle right now. Now Eradicate, I'm probably gonna do the Intimidate again. Such a solid strat. Now against Arbok, I can go back to Viga, which will take less damage from any poison shit. In here, it needs to be a high defense, so let's go Slow Dude again. Here we can just confuse him. Okay, now instead of going through there, I would like to go back here where I came from. Wait, this is not where I came from? Oh, it is. The second floor is the initial one, I guess. Because I want to see if this is like a dead end. Oh, it's literally another way to the same area, got it. Then there's this, which goes to still the 8th floor. Still closed. I feel like it's this area right to the left right here, right? Yeah. Okay, then all the options are elevator, stairs down, stairs up. Does the elevator actually work? That's funny. Like, could I just... yeah, I could just enter the elevator that came here. So let me go floor by floor. That was floor 2, so let me get to floor 3. Before entering any portals, I wanna explore around. I feel like I move first and finish him off. Yep. Now, I wanna try something. I'm gonna get Billy here. Because I wanna see if this does as much damage as I'm thinking. Okay, nice. For an initial test, that was nice. I don't want to use Super Potion on Snorlax because he has Rest and I can just go back to heal him. Oh, found the protein. I guess I am gonna do a little healing session. Just, you know, not your risk. I don't want to risk Billy, because I'm kind of counting on him a lot for the Elite Four. I already have like such vivid plans for him in the Elite Four. Like when to get him and who he's gonna beat. What moves he's gonna have. Okay, now there's 2 portals there, 1 here. And like, okay, there's like 5 portals in here. Do I really want Thunder Wave? Who can learn that? Let me consider it. It could be nice, like, instead of some other moves. Let me actually check, because it was like slow to the other one. And who else? It was like Gyarados, I think. I feel like Jolteon is the best one to learn Thunder Wave. Because even these moves right here, they're physical. He's not really a physical Pokemon. I feel like he... Do I want a priority move like this bad? At least this one is able to like counter his counter. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get rid of Quick Attack. Probably weird, but it's what felt right. Then there's this one, which comes to the 5th floor. Yep, I'm for sure getting Vega in here. It always bugs the shit out of me that it doesn't have Levitate, like Magnemite and Magnetron. Now that I'm thinking, I feel like there's items that I didn't like, I'm not letting them hold, like Quick Attack, Quick Claw. Quick Claw sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Billy. Yeah, that's it. So this will be the start of the 5th floor. Go Billy and Shadow Ball him. PP, yep. That guy is such an electric guy. Maybe he's a flying guy, but... Yeah, let's leave Sparky because maybe he's a flying guy. Oh, he's a psychic guy. That I didn't see coming from his design. Then go Billy. This was such a preview of how the gym battle is gonna go. Billy Shadow Balls their ass. No! Arbok meet Vega. Hey, the card key. Now, so I don't remember everything that I did, let me check if the second floor has any places that the card key could open. Can this be opened by the card key? Oh, I already came to zero, okay. This one I'm not sure if I already did. Vega. So levitate here would make it that it wouldn't work. And I'm a little afraid that Weezing will do enough damage for an explosion to hurt real bad. So I'm gonna try to get a few sand attacks in to lower his chance of an explosion actually going through. Okay, now let me give an antidote to him. And a super potion. Okay, that finishes area 2 exploration. Oh, I didn't check the grasses. A Ultra Ball, nice. That's the first, I think. Then let's go to area 3. I guess I already battled him. I did already go through there. How about here? Hyper Potion. That guy looks like an electric guy, so let me get Vega. Fuck. Fuck. Let me give him that antidote. And get Sparking first. Did I check the plants? Okay, no I did. This I'm sure already explored. This I'm sure already explored. So that leaves the 4th floor. Again. Paralysis is kind of annoying for a dig. I think just a slash here is enough. I could get a trade in for the Q1, I guess I will. Torment. You know, there's a move that I didn't know existed in this game. I knew like from Gen 4. And now I am considering like maybe there's a moment to use Torment in this game. I feel like you should get just simple Shockwave. And then you Billy can take care of you. I do have a paralysis heal, don't I? Yep. Now we open this one. Full heal. Max revive. Not that useful for our Nuzlocke run. Now let me check these boxes, because it does look like something could be here in them. My mistake. Yeah, I would be hiding too, man. Then there's this area. There's an explosion angle here. Need to be careful of that. So I feel like getting wool, but if I get an electric hit, that would be devastating. Oh, I don't want to be in this situation. Let me get Vega in. And hope he doesn't explode on him, and hope that if he explodes, he survives. Because now I can dig. Oh, he still moves first. That was scary then. I will need to swap out Vega after this, because his defense is lower way too hard. That could actually be good. Fury swipes. Kinda not. Kinda mid actually. It would averagely do less damage than Slash and Swift. Bass. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm so glad that was the end of that fight. Now let me take the time to do a little actual proper heal. Okay, here we are, back at floor 3. We already handled this guy. Wait, I feel like I finished this floor actually. I wasn't at this one, at the 4th floor. Yeah, I did. Then I handled this guy. Then I came in here. Pretty sure I battled this guy. Yeah, then I got these boxes, and this was the last area where I came in here. Battled this guy, yeah, that's it. Okay, then let me go to the next area. I did already explore some of this, like, but I don't remember what. That was fast. Hey, an elixir. I feel like I already explored this. How about this? Let me get Vega first, because I'm pretty sure this is an electric dude. Oh god! That just happened. So this is the 5th floor. So what they're doing is looking for a strong Pokemon. I imagine that's like Mew or Mewtwo. Don't remember what exactly was their lot line. Focus Punch can be a good like kamikaze move, because it fucking lowers your stats afterwards, if I remember correctly. Oh. Oh. Pretty sure I already explored the rest of this. Yeah, okay, now it's the 6th floor then. Hello. I get that intimidation on, then I exchange it to Titan TV Man for some aerial ace. Aerial ace. Let me get Sparky back first, because I don't want Vega to get level 43. Carbos. Okay, now there may come an explosion, but it should be okay, given the low level. I guess this is just a slash. Another dig. Another dig. And another slash. HP up. Special. Let me check these boxes, because I still feel like at some moment I might find something in them. Okay, that was a good time to have Sparky first. It could be annoying if I had to swap him in and like start confused or some shit like that. I get that guy. Okay, now 7th floor. For the Cubone, let me get in a Gyarados, because not only the Intimidate but also ground moves wouldn't work. Against Raticate, I feel he could have a quick attack, but I feel like I just move first and pick him off. Yep. I don't wanna overlevel my Mr. Sparky, so let me get someone else first, like Titan TV Man. He's also quite fast. I still have the feeling that Team Rocket is doing such like, we're gonna take over the world bullshit. Sexy big. The guy had like Oh, hey, hello back, Squirtle. The guy had like an electric type and a poison type. It almost makes it look like all he wanted was to be crushed by a ground type. What is TMH? Bulk up. Ooh, bulk up can be sick. I might use that. There's a good chance I'm gonna use that at a later point. Yeah, let's get the Gyarados in. You poisoned him! I wonder if, like, I imagine that... God, I'm trying so hard to get these thoughts out. Let me think. Titan TV Man is the first viewer that came in just as I started streaming. He asked me to name my starter after him. Apparently it's a reference from a TV show that I don't remember the name. Oh yeah, it was. That's like level 7. I forgot about it. Did I come all the way here? I apparently didn't open this. But I think I already came through this area before using the portal. I think I already did this. Then I guess on to the next floor. That was already room, like, floor 8. Did I explore floor 7? Just stupid ass, just making sure. Probably, right? Because of this. Yeah. Pretty sure I explored this. So now it's floor 9. Same shit. Let me get slow dude for the XP diffusion. I don't wanna keep leveling him, but I feel like he won't like level from this. Such a shame that I need so much of him right now. There's a lot of electric dudes. Let me do, like, if I am gonna keep him right now, let me give him a little healing. Because it's scary, the idea of having to swap into him and him be low life. A shame that Sparky didn't start. Can you, like, one shot without type advantage? That's awesome. And let's just stick with you for now. Not Hypno, good to know. I do remember Hypno being quite tanky. For like, I don't know, I feel like you wouldn't expect him to be tanky, but he was. There's a lot of things that boost the Pokemon stats in here. You should get one shot. You should get one shot. You should get one shot. Okay, is there any higher floors that I can go through the stairs or the elevator? Apparently there is. Can we check this plant? I didn't. Nice. That feels like it's gonna be an electric dude. But I feel like I don't want to keep using the Earth Guide, so let's do this. Hopefully they're not that high level and I can... Yeah, he's steel, so he should be fucked. More of those shits. The buff stats. A rare candy. Useless in this type of run, but I appreciate it. Still more floors. Is this like the highest? 11? It is, okay. I can already see like the ending there, but I'm pretty sure I cannot just walk in. It's crazy how like there's a big like level difference between the grunts and the boss. Cause like I am respecting the level cap, but like the grunts have like level 25 Pokemon and boss has like level 40. Now I need to try out the portals to see which one leads me to the two areas I cannot reach yet. Which is where the rival is and where Giovanni is. Let me take the time to heal, because those are gonna be the tougher fights here. Let me check something. Like, maybe I don't use Viga because he's level 20, like 43. I'm a little scared of going by. I'm gonna see if there's like an extra good reason to use him. Because like raw life I can handle without him with the water types. There is like a few that would take extra damage from him, like Nidorino and Nidoqueen. And Rhyhorn. Yeah, I feel like I will use just this thing that I have on right now for this. I guess that the rival is gonna be the next battle, so let me get Sparky first, because he always starts with his Pidgeotto, or Pidgeot if he already evolved. Okay, now it's about trying portals until one of them works. Nope. 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 And nope. Next, where we go? Nope. How about this one? Still no. I mean, statistically, like... Oh, found it. Let's do this, Gary. Actually, Blue. That's how I named you. Blue just like totally ignoring like Team Rocket kidnapping everyone. Okay, it is already a Pidgeot. But I am very confident that I outspeed him and that it gets down like a single shockwave. Oh, okay, because you use quick attack. That is super okay because it does very little damage. It doesn't one-shot. That could be good because is he like, does he use potions? Because it will be a good time to get his potion off right now. He doesn't use potions. Now, Grow Life. It's a good thing that Intimidate went to Sparky because, well, it wouldn't work on his special moves and I'm gonna switch him out anyway. I'm a little afraid of over-leveling Viga, so I'm gonna could go Gyarados or Slow Dude. Let me check something. Yeah, I'm gonna go Slow Dude. Because Intimidate wouldn't do much against Grow Life. Because Bite and like... Oh, he actually uses a physical move. I didn't know he had Takedown. That was a crit, that's so sad. Let's get the Surfing. Nice. Now Blastoise. I feel like Blastoise puts me in a little bit of a pickle because Spark is the one that could take him out the easiest, but Spark isn't the best at like getting a free hit. So I think that I would rather let me consider my options. Ooh, I feel like Billy would be a good one because I can get a Yawn. He's super safe. He even used Protect, which was super wasteful. And now I can get like a free Body Slam while he... Yeah, whatever. The important part was that he's gonna be sleeping. And that if he survives, which because he's Protect he will, I get a free switch into Sparky. And now I'm pretty sure he dies in a single Shockwave. Maybe not, because Pidgeot didn't. Shockwave is a little bit of a baby move. I need to get like Thunderbolt. I don't remember what he has still. I feel like there's an Execute and Rhyhorn, something like that. So this one is terrible for me, but I could get in, like, he doesn't have anything that would burst me, so I feel like I can get like... I'm pretty sure his next one is a Rhyhorn, which means that Sparky won't get much use after this one. So I'm gonna get a Thunder Wave in to make the one coming in having an easier battle, because I don't feel like Sparky could get like one shot here. Yeah, doesn't even matter. Now I can have a safe switch. Probably Titan TV Van will be my most strong pick here. The Leech Seed could be bad, but I plan on switching to another one when the Rhyhorn comes in, because Rock would be a bad matchup. Rotting Ground would be a bad matchup. Ground not so much, but Rock, yeah. Let's see, there's a chance that a single flamethrower can do it. If not, a couple would. Okay, good. Now here comes Rhyhorn. Alakazam. Oh, he doesn't have a Rhyhorn yet. Alakazam, I feel like the best one to finish him off would be Billy. Is there anything I can do that would make your life easier? But I don't know, Alakazam can be quite damaging, and I feel like special defense is not a strength for I mean, 84 is not bad. Maybe getting like a single smoke screen, just to be a little safe on the switch. Oh, he got a reflect on. Then I'm gonna try to get another. Because Leech Life will not. Oh, yeah, it could be scary actually, because it will do a psychic, but that and that. So better not. Intimidate wouldn't do much because he's a very special guy. I guess I'm going straight into Billy. Let me just make sure that Slowdo doesn't have anything that could like super help. Yeah. And he already has a little bit of a accuracy reduction. Maybe that can help. Maybe, I hope I can finish him off before the future Psy, because I feel like I can, since he's the last Pokemon. Okay, this is a good display of how much damage Billy is gonna do. If I finish him off in this next one, that's it. He may have a potion. He doesn't, and he tried to use it again. Yeah, don't remember that you are the one that becomes a gym leader. And I'm the one that becomes a Pokemon master. So, let me get this Lapras. I don't know what I'm gonna name it. If anyone in chat would like to name it, feel free. I'm thinking for now. It is a stupid name that I came up with, but whatever. Maybe it doesn't even fit. Our little snowflake. Let me get a little heal because I want to get Lapras for this next matchup. Actually, I want to check him out, you know? What moves he starts with and stuff like that. He could be usable right now. Let me switch in with Gyarados real quick. Okay, Ice Beam is awesome. I'm not sure if I need the Mist. I don't remember. Let me check something. Yeah, I don't feel like the Elite Four has any moves that lower stats. They have buff stats, but not lower. Oh, there's Screech, but he knows. It's such a... It's like only one move. I don't feel like it would be worth it. Yeah, no, I'm not going Mist. There is I remember like some generations like that would be awesome for like the Elite Four, but I don't feel like this is one of them. Rain Dance is awesome. I'm not a fan of Bearish songs, so I'm gonna go with that. What is his ability? He blocks critical rates. That is awesome. I don't feel like I want to use him right now, actually. Because he's also ice. He would have like a hard time against certain aspects. I feel like Gyarados will do better at the moment. Okay, now I feel like it's Giovanni only. With Giovanni, I'm pretty sure I should start with a different Pokémon. He opens up with a Nidorino. Oh, it didn't heal. Oh, but I can heal. No, yeah, it's easier if I just go out there and heal. Fuck. Into the Nidorino. Should I open up with slow dude? I mean... I feel like I'm gonna open up with slow dude. And for this matchup in specific, I'm gonna take away the Quick Claw and give it to slow dude. Because I feel like I'm gonna use him more here. Which was it? I'm pretty sure it was like this one. Yep. And there we have it. Oh, another trainer battle. You're gonna make me heal again, aren't you? You are. Actually, that's so little HP. I feel like I'm just gonna antidote like this. And yeah, I'll spend like the super potions just to be super safe. Okay, here we go. Giovanni casually holding his Master Ball. He does not have any special shit, so Amnesia won't like pay off. I'm gonna go the confusion route and then maybe I disable as it goes. Let's see. Okay, Slow Dude's defense is quite high, so yeah, I just said that most of his attacks are physical. Slow Dude should probably do fine against that. If he has a potion, it's nice that I can already get it up. If not, then kinda sucks because I'm gonna get a free hit. Now I moved first, that's funny. I'm not sure if this... Maybe it was my Quick Claw, which already would be clutch. But the last time I used Quick Claw was like on Gen 4 and there was like a little animation. I kinda expected that to happen here. So against Nidoqueen. I should still be safe. Probably gonna go Surf here, because there's a chance he kills in one hit. But a Confusion would also be super effective and could get like a... I don't feel like he kills in one hit. I'm gonna go Confusion because I feel like it's gonna take... Like, I can finish it off with a Surf after this, and there was a chance I got a Confusion out of this, which I didn't, but... Let's hope that I can, like, move first here too. Not sure if I move first because of the Quick Claw. Okay. Jesus, it still deals so little damage even with the Tail Whip. I feel this finishes off. Yeah. Now I imagine he will play Kangaskhan, which is quite annoying. Last time it was this motherfucker that took one of my Pokemon. I put a tanky one to receive his hit and he still one-shot the motherfucker. He's so fucking scary. I feel like I'm gonna start off with the Intimidate just for that reason alone. Okay. Any defense reduction is terrifying coming from him. I should probably not stick around with Gyarados then. Now that that happened, I can be a little safer by putting Vega in, because fucking Tail Whip. Not only Vega is a tanky one, he could get a few sand attacks that could leave it safer for the one that's gonna actually finish this fight. Okay, I haven't attacked him once, so that's gonna do shit damage. And Mega Punch doesn't have a 100% accuracy, so if I can get like this... Fuck, it hits! Oh my god, that dealt so much less than last time. I guess Machoke wasn't as tanky as I thought he would be. Because if that's the damage his Mega Punch does, I'm pretty safe to like just finish sand attacking him like 6 times to get his worst hit chance ever. Maybe that's the last one. It was the last one. So allow me to now switch off to someone else who can finish this. Which will probably be... It could be Billy. Like the last one will be Rhyhorn, which will only have rock and normal attacks. Against Rhyhorn, Gyarados and Slow Dude would be like the most effective ones. I guess I'm gonna go Gyarados because not only like he's super debuffed, I can also get like a Confusion in maybe. Yeah, everything he's doing is missing. So now that I got to this point, I feel like a Hydro Pump will finish it off. Now Rhyhorn's last, and I'm ready to set up for him. Now here's the interesting bit. How much accuracy does Hydro Pump has? 80. Because there's a chance that Water Pulse kills on its own. I feel like Water Pulse is safer. Even if it does a kill, it can confuse. Okay, it kills on its own. Let me get Master Ball. Master Ball just has such a sound. I don't know what it is, but it just sounds wrong. Okay. Now we get the fuck out. And we play the Fighting Dojo before the gym leader. I mean, the Fighting Dojo is only fighting Pokemon, so allow me to go like full ready for that. Just like Psychic, Flying, more Flying if I need to. The Intimidate is always useful, let's leave it there. Yeah. This is actually probably pretty fine. I doubt we will use anything other than Mr. Titan TV Man. Actually, the physical... yeah, no, I think this is it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, here. Oh, there's like this... Let me get Mr. Dildo first then, because if there's gonna be like a lot of fighting trainers, I'm gonna just make sure I start and one-shot them. Like this. Without over-leveling Titan TV Man. It sucks a little that Dildo's still playing off of his pack. Like, I'm ready for... I feel like it's drill pack. Let me make a switch here because I did take like quite a few damage before, and I'm sure he finishes off with this. Now that I got one of these in, let me switch in and finish it off with an Aerial Ace. Now before I move on to that guy, I do a little healing session. Let me use a rare candy on... Like, actually, when does Dodrill learn a decent flying move? Level 47, so no use giving any levels to him now. Let's go there again. But the opener here will be Titan TV Man. Yeah. Let's see how much damage the Aerial Ace does. Hitmonchan may not die in a single hit because I know he's tankier, but maybe he does, let's see. And he also is a little bit scarier because he might have like Thunder Punch, you know. And he died in a single one, okay. Now I could get one of these Pokemon, but it would be like out of the... I cannot get it because of the Nuzlocke rules, because I already got Lapras. So, let me to get it set up for the gym leader. Wait, Metin Silphco. So I can get fighter Pokemon. Yeah, I feel like getting Hitmonchan. I feel like he's more solid. Let me just make a little comparison. Their stats are pretty even. The only difference is that Hitmonlee is like a bit faster and more damagey, and Hitmonchan is a little more beefy. And their moves, right? Like Hitmonlee has like some crazy high power fighting moves, specifically high jump kick, something like that. And Hitmonchan has like more flexibility. I feel like I fuck the most with Hitmonchan. I'm gonna name him... He's gonna be Mike. Let me just make sure that he shows up in a different area. Pretty sure, you know? Yeah, Saffron City, nice. Let me mark that off on my tracker. Where the fuck is Saffron City? Or did it already mark it off for me? Oh, I feel like it already marked it off for me. Okay. Oh, did I get him off? I did. Then let me level him up real quick. Ooh, actually I shouldn't level them up all the way to 40 yet, because I'm gonna still have to beat the trainers on the way. Yeah, the Comet Punch, not really. I feel like, should I replace Agility? Pursue, I'm gonna for sure replace. Now, should I replace Agility? Because he's not the fastest, and if I do this, I can get priority, even with moves that are not Mach Punch. If I am gonna use this guy, it's for sure against Elite Four, the second guy. It wouldn't give me much flexibility against him, any of these moves. Ice Punch a little bit, but neither Electric nor Fire would help there. Against Lorelei, the Thunder would be the differential. Against Agatha, Fire also wouldn't be really a differential. Against Lance neither. It could be used against Blue, but I feel like I feel like this is the best combination. Skip Fire Punch and get every single one of the other ones. I wonder if he still learns any moves. Oh yeah, he still must learn that Sky something. Yeah, Sky Uppercut. I feel like I'd rather that because Agility can get me to priority. This is Mega Punch. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Okay. Now, who I'm gonna use for this gym. I kind of want to just use Billy, but let's say I cannot use Billy. The Intimidate from Gyarados wouldn't do much here, but he at least has Bite, which is like the only other move that I could use that would be super effective against her. A Psychic could be useful just for like tanking some of the hits and handling Venomoth. Does my Venomoth has anything that would be... I mean, Leech Life would be super effective, but it is a very baby move. And he would get so shut down by the other Pokemon. I feel like I'm gonna have to go by moveset. Snowflake could set up a Rain Dance for Slowpoke. Actually, yeah, Snowflake for sure. I wouldn't use him for the fighting, but I would him for the setup. Now, do I need this Charizard? He could help against the Venomoth. What else? Who else could like do something else? The light screen could be busted. I feel like I want to do this. Okay, I like this. Now, who gets the Quick Claw? I feel like Billy should have the Quick Claw. Now let's start by doing the trainers. Oh yeah, I have to kind of memorize where each goes. Okay, this is just the right one. Let me... Actually, maybe even for the non-evolved ones, maybe just a Body Slam will kill. Yeah. And then this one I do a Shadow Ball. And it doesn't kill, good to know. Let's go to the corner one. Okay, back to the entrance, good to know. This one is the left one. Shadow Ball! Shadow Ball! Wait! Wait! No! No! That is devastating. And he moved first, so I didn't get a chance to like do anything else after he did that. Fuck, I didn't remember this ghost Pokemon had this bullshit. I need to be careful of that then. I need to outspeed them if I want to be safe from that. Otherwise I can't get into a situation like that. I'm trying to go back. Fucking A, man, the Snorlax I was really counting on. I literally spent all my money trying to get a Shadow Ball for him. Let me get my item. Oh, I can star him and then get the item. Sag. So I need to replace him. I need someone else that will do Shadow. I feel like I know I could give to Slow Dude, but I am thinking ahead because I am gonna need like... I don't want my Pokemon who has Ghost moves to be weak against Ghost. And because Slow Dude is a Psychic, he would. So I'm thinking of giving it to Ratatouille because he moves fast and he has high attack. So like, he has better odds of coming in, you know, and finishing the job with a Shadow Ball. I need to find the store to see how much money I can get if I sell stuff. Next revive I can easily sell. Oh, that's right, I do have like the rare candy stuff. I feel like... Prevents weak wild Pokemon from appearing required to... Okay, Antidote, Super Potion, Max Potion. Protein Iron Candy, Clean Stag, Water Stone, Negative. This is only during battle, so I can sell. Revive is useless, so I can sell. I didn't check how many. 56k, yeah, I feel like I might as well. I'm gonna need a Shadow Ball, especially given that I don't have Gengar. Can I buy another one after I bought the first one? I can't. Yeah, this would be like... No, it wouldn't. Actually, it wouldn't be enough. I'm gonna need to sell the rare candy. But it would feel a little unfair. Like, not using just for leveling, but also for that. But I do see that people do that. I feel like for now it would be such a tremendous advantage that I won't, but I might do it later. Right now I'm gonna try to handle the situation with what I have, which would involve using like... Yeah, we can start with Gyarados for now, which is now my only super effective move against Psychics and Ghosts. And he's fast, so he won't get caught by that stupid trap. Oh fuck, I used the wrong one. And now I have to keep using it. Okay, that was a little scary but easy. Pretty sure I didn't fight this one yet. Okay, this one is one of them that could like get my Pokemon together with him. So let me... Okay, I am faster, thank god. Nightshade so I can kill it safely. I already dealt with this gal. Actually, she dealt with my Snorlax, so she's the one that dealt with me, I guess. This one I didn't. Okay, the confusion is a little scary because I could hit myself and I don't know what he's gonna do. So I'm gonna do an exchange here and try to finish it off with a Surf. I'm gonna get like an... Ooh. Can I finish him off before then? I can. Gonna get like a Super Potion here. There's a chance... Okay, there's another one. Oh hey Slowbro, you could be quite annoying. Okay, he just buffed his defense, which shouldn't matter because Bite is special. He flinched, so now he should be finished off. Yep. Okay, I need to be careful with the Destiny Bond bullshit. I move faster, perfect. I should move faster on every... okay. Now I just need to find Sabrina. A way out would also be helpful. Can I like brute force it? That would be awesome. There we go. Now I can level my Pokemon to the level cap. I'm gonna do it to all of them because I wanna see if any of them learns like a useful move for this battle. Status problems could be good to prepare against, but I would need to lose something else that I don't want to lose. So I guess I won't. Let me check if any of my storage Pokemons can learn something useful. Whoop, he's already there. He learns Waterfall on his base move, that's funny. Giving a little variety. Ooh, Sleep Powder is kinda good to have. I feel like I'd rather have that than Poison. Okay. So, going off after sleep effects wouldn't be nice here, because there's a lot of... she has Kadabra and Alakazam, which both get quickly healed from status problems. It's funny to remember that Ditto is also a viable option. Like, sometimes there may be a good move to, like, you know, copy someone. I do like this move, but I feel like you need to be way tankier than he's gonna be. And with like more defensive moves for this to be worth it. I feel like I'm gonna skip it. Let me do another check of Holy Roll. He's gonna learn Hydro Pump level 51. Do I even want Hydro Pump? I feel like I don't. I feel like I'd rather have Surf. So yeah, let me evolve him. Then I can like go to the HM bag, TM case, and get Surf. And like I do have Body Slam, but I feel like I wanna also learn where the fuck is it? Brick Break. Like this. I feel like this is the best kit I can have for him. This is Elite for Ready kit. Let me check something. Which of his moves will actually do more damage? Because he has 78 attack. Which of this power? It's like this, and then Surf, it's like this. But he uses the special attack, which is 67. Surf will do more damage. I thought so because it's a big difference, but just making sure. Okay, Swirl is solid, but I don't want to use him right now. Because he's fighting Pokemon, and that would be bad. Now, is there a Ditto angle? Let me check. So, Sabrina opens up with a Kadabra, which has Reflect, which wouldn't be really useful for me. The Calm Mind could be useful, but I feel like this Kadabra into Kadabra would be like a pretty sucky matchup. What about this Mr. Mime into himself? Yeah, it still feels weird. This one is pretty much the same kit, and then we have this one, which have Leash Life, Side Beam, Gust, Personic. No, none of them feel like a Ditto move. It just store Ditto. So definitely not Ditto. Definitely not Poliwrath. Definitely Gyarados. Slowbro also feels like a good one. I remember Starmie because she's psychic and there's the light scream stuff. Snowflake because of the rain dance and some other stuff that she has. Then I wanted my Ratatouts to have like Shadow Ball, but I don't have enough money to buy it. So I have no Shadow moves, no Dark or Ghost moves. Should I just go off of like Strength then? Because there's no situational usage here. Who's my most busted Pokemon? If we're going off of stats, Jolteon and Charizard are pretty close by, and Kingler too. Let me consider them. It will be like these, the ones that has like higher stats. These first four. Jolteon has like better. He has quite decent special defense. Kingler feels like I mean, he would hit hard, but he wouldn't tank very much here. He's better into defense stuff. Let me remove him from the equation. Why is Kurama being compared first? Oh, because she's first. Then let me compare first the two that are fire moves, fire Pokemon. They have pretty similar HP. Titan TV Man has the option to go fly move, which shouldn't be really relevant here. The defense shouldn't really matter either. The special defense, it's better from Kurama, and speed is better from Kurama. His special attack, it's way better of Titan TV Man. He could actually like do serious damage. Yeah, I feel like this is a Titan TV Man because I feel like Kurama is better in a different situation. Oh, but I need to compare him with Jolteon, because Jolteon is also clutch here. Is also very similar. Jolteon has even more special attack. The attack doesn't matter, the defense doesn't matter. The HP is quite similar. Jolteon is way faster, and Jolteon has more special defense. Okay, so it's Jolteon for sure. If I sold some of this shit, would I be able to buy more stuff? I'm not sure how expensive this stuff that I'm keeping are. Let me check if there's anything that costs like a reasonable amount. 100, 125, 225, 125, 600, 600. Okay, this PP up sounds like one, but it also could be super clutch. But I don't like I don't know. I don't feel like... I'm so unsure if I like that for the Nuzlocke rules or not. Let's see the prices. The vitamins are actually quite expensive. It might actually be better to sell them. Yeah, they're so fucking expensive. I don't want to sell this, I'm just checking the price. Yeah, same shit. It's super expensive, so I'm gonna sell it. Okay, now let me go back to Celadon City then, because I might be able to buy some stuff for this battle. I am truly missing the Shadow Ball. I feel like that's gonna be way too clutch. Not only here, but also against the Elite Four. Oh, I need to buy the coins. Honestly, I want to buy so many shit that I might as well just do this. At least 9k I'm gonna want, so might as well expand everything up to there. Thunderbolt would also be awesome. But I feel like this is a moment for a Shadow Ball. Wait, my Dodrio is first. That's not what I want for this. I want Raticate to be first. Now, let me check who could learn the Shadow Ball here. Rattitude, Spark. Yeah, the only one who really goes off of attack is Rattitude. So let me just check that his stats is actually... It doesn't actually seem that high. His speed is pretty fucking high. But if it doesn't finish off in one go, it's kind of terrifying. Where are my other Pokemon that could have like a higher attack? I mean, but Gyarados cannot learn it. He would probably the one that I would give. I could go for Dildo. Maybe Titan TV, man. I feel like a normal Pokemon would be better against Ghosts. But against a Psychic, I am not too confident in Raticate's special defense. It could be worth going instead of the Metal Claw. Let me check how, like... Yeah, it's way too low, his other stats. Speed is pretty much all he has. Could Titan TV Man learn Shadow Ball? He couldn't. The other one that I considered was Dildo. Could Dildo learn it? Yeah, it's not really a lot of Pokemon that can learn Shadow Ball, huh? It's faster if I check which are the ones that can. I don't have game. Oh wait, oh this is by leveling up. Or is by TM? Okay, I don't have a Butterfree. Raticate is an option. Ninetales is not an option actually. Slowbro is an option. Eradicating Slowbro. Jolteon could also learn it. And not a lot of good options now. Because I'm a little afraid that if I go with Slowbro, first of all, his attack is not like his special thingy. Second of all, he would go slower than like a Gengar, and I feel like a Gengar could fuck him up, like on the Elite Four. I need someone else I could use against the Elite Four. Do I really have to go Titan TV Man? I guess it is the only option. Actually, not Titan TV Man, Rattitudes. I guess it is the best option. Not a fan of it though. I'm gonna have to give up the scary face. Let's hope this pans out. Yeah, I don't feel like I should start him either. Maybe to get rid of like some I'm not sure if he could get Kadabra in one go. But what I am like other options that I have of starting would be you know, I could also just go slow dude with like a lot of amnesia and like a lot of surfing. Like no advantage, just safety, you know? Maybe a light screen to get started. But it would be annoying to keep up Rain Dance and... So, okay, oh, but I cannot swatch out then. If I go buffs, I cannot count on the Rain Dance. If I go buffs... Yeah, I feel like this is my idea. I might actually not even use the Shadow Ball. Let me get to the gym leader again. Okay, that was actually easy. So, who has the Quick Claw? No one. So let me give it someone. Slow Dude will probably be he's the one I plan on using the most here. So here's the vision. Since I don't really have like I cannot rely on my usual strategy of going fast and nuking because I don't have like a high damage ghost. Like I do have Shadow Ball, but I don't feel confident that Eradicate would be able to one-shot stuff with this often because he doesn't have the best attack and he doesn't get the 50% from being Ghost. So what I plan on relying is the fact that Slow Dude, which is my slow bro, has very high... Like the defense doesn't actually matter, it's more about the special defense, which is decent, with a lot of HP. He is psychic, so he's gonna take half damage from most of what they do. And I plan on stacking it up Amnesia so he gets like super safe. And the most dangerous part will be the start, where he doesn't have Amnesia. And to handle that, I am gonna start with Patrick, which is my Starmie, which is also psychic, so should also have a little survivability, which I'm planning on going Light Screen. So it will like drastically keep me safe while Amnesia kicks in. That is kind of the vision that I'm going. Then I do have a lot of other stuff that can be useful in other scenario, but I'm not gonna go over each of them because if I need another strategy, I'll update you guys as we go. Let's go Sabrina. The levitating Pokeball is awesome. So just like I said I would do, Light Screen first. He can like super buff himself, but it should be okay. Like I right now have momentum with the stuff that I just used. In fact, it may even be a good idea to take him out fast, so he doesn't stack Calm Mind. Okay, maybe I should have taught Shadow Ball to him and not to relatives. Yeah, I'm gonna try to use the light screen to get to try to take off this cadaver before he buffs up himself too much. Okay, already 2 buffs. The Shadow Ball should ignore them, so it's just a matter of would he be finished off by like a psychic from him. I need to see how much damage that's gonna do to you. Okay, so it does one shot, that's awesome. Mr. Mime, he can also buff himself. Can I take him off like while I have this light screen going on? How many turns does the light screen actually last? Yes! Okay, I underestimated how much damage this would do. I thought Rattata would not do the damage I needed. Light screen. What's the duration? Five turns. Okay. That was like, I used 1 turn to swap, I used 1 turn to finish one off, I used 1 turn to finish the other one off. So there should be like 2 turns. Okay, this is actually a good moment to like start swapping and getting back into like recycling the light screen. But let me think who would I wanna go first here, cause this fucker is bug and poison. What I should be scared of are his Psybeam, his Gust, which doesn't fuck any of my Pokemon, and Leech Life, which would fuck Slow Dude and Patrick. Let me think, cause a Psychic would be good to like finish him off. But at the same time, actually Leech Life is gonna do so little PP damage, right? This should be okay. But also, I should probably... I'm gonna stay for 1 more turn because I wanna swap into Starmie and then already use another light screen. Let's see how much damage it actually does with the light screen. Okay, light screen's off. Okay, I could already have exchanged. So let me do this exchange real quick. This shouldn't do much damage because Patrick's also Psychic. Yeah, and even a crit that dealt so little. Now he's probably gonna start using like the bug move, but I just want 1 move to get the light screen in. Now I'm gonna go to Slow Dude for the... Let me think, should I first finish him off or do my setup? Because he's gonna heal himself a lot, but he's also not gonna do much damage. Let me do like a triple amnesia real quick. Oh, he has confusion, but I don't have high attack, so he should be safe. Okay, the triple amnesia is done, just as when... the light screen fell off. So I'm gonna do a disable so I can be safe from his supersonic. And then I'm gonna try to finish him off. Actually, I should do confusion. Even half HP should be like absurdly safe as soon as this one is out, because I'm in triple amnesia at the moment, which is like max special defense. And all Alakazam can do is special defense moves. So now it should be like a surf spam, maybe a disable if I see a relevant situation. Ooh, I can... Let me see if I should, but I could disable his Calm Mind. Let's see how much damage the surf is actually gonna do. I'm not sure if this is what I wanted, because this is gonna leave him like a critical hit! Sometimes we get lucky too. Okay, that's the 6th gem we have. 6th badge actually. Oh yeah, she teaches Calm Mind. That could be like a great learn for someone. Maybe even Slow Dude instead of Amnesia. Because he will face quite a few physical Pokemon. Actually, but that doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of buffing defense fast versus buffing attack and defense. But I might. Okay, let me just check what would be next step. I'm pretty sure we're just done with Saffron City. I might just end the stream like here. But I want to do a little check first on what would come next. Let me leave my screen on just so. I always have like this walkthrough just ready so I can check some information if I need to. Like what Pokemon is gonna be on each route, like it's very complete. First I'm checking if there's any Pokemon that I'm gonna capture if I keep going now. But I already have like Harsey would be a new one, but Harsey is pretty dog shit before he evolves to Kingdra. We already have all of this. Oh, then we will go to the ice place. That would be cool. I did already catch all of these. But yeah, I imagine there was gonna be a seal in here. I do like seal a lot. Let me check if there's something else in here. Oh, this is the cave where you can get Articuno. I just feel like it's weird to use like legendaries in my Nuzlocke. It feels like a fun challenge to try to capture him, but I'm not sure if I will actually use. So yeah, I imagine the next like chapters now are gonna be a little bit of legendary hunting. If I am gonna do legendary, like if I am gonna hunt legendaries. Then in here we could get one of these. Could also get a Tangela if I want to trade in the Venonat. It could be good because I have no grass Pokemon. I might consider it. And then there's also going to be some fire Pokemon, I think. Oh, Grimer! Yeah, he will actually be a new one. Coffin can also show up, he's just more rare, okay? Yeah, there will be... This will be the next gym. Okay, level 47 will be the next cap. And oh, I feel like fire is gonna be a very chill one too, because there's just too many water Pokemon that you can have, you know, even at a Nuzlocke. But yeah, I'm gonna leave like all that fun for the next stream. Thanks very much for anyone who joined in. I will try to continue tomorrow at the same time. Bye!